So the other day when I changed the Sedan unit in this car, I took the little back piece off. There's a piece that sits right there. In fact, it's that piece here, and it's quite an attractive piece. Got some pinstriping on it, stuff like that. I knew the guy that pinstriped that. He was the Mad Striper. He showed up at a car show up in Maine one time and did that. Anyway, I took that off to work on that tank, and the more I look at it, the more I start wondering whether I like the look of it without that piece on there. You know, it's not at all uncommon back in the day to build a fenderless hot rod with the gas tank sitting on the back like that, where you can see it, and have that be part of the look. Well, like on the old tea buckets, they'd have a gas tank sitting up on the top where the frame rail kicks up, right behind the cab. And I keep studying on this. You know, I keep thinking, well, I'll put that piece back on there, but then I keep looking at it some more. I think what I'm going to do is just put the bumper back on there, because the tag is on the bumper, and then if I do want to jump in and drive around, I'll have my tag on there, and it wouldn't take me but about 2 or 3 seconds to put that tag on it. I'll let y'all sit somewhere nearby. Maybe I'll sit on this thing. I'll let y'all sit on this thing. I checked the measurements of this tank. It's 30 by 12. That's a 15-gallon tank. If it was 30 by 36, no, it's not 30. It's 12. Yeah, 12 by 30. If it was 12 by 36, it'd be a 17-gallon tank. Another thing I could do is I have thought about putting a trailer hitch back here. I've got that hot rod trailer that me and Luke Palioka built, and see, if you were going to put a trailer hitch back here, it'd be a good idea to anchor it to the frame, anchor the receiver to the frame. Oh, the other thing I want to do is make sure this doesn't leak. The other day when I drove this up back yonder, I put the Sedan unit in here, then I put some former gasket around it, and I took it back down to the garage. I noticed it was leaking, so that's the other thing I was thinking I could do, is if I left this off for a few days, I could drive it around just to make sure it's not going to leak. See, I made these little connectors right here. In fact, I made this whole bumper. It's going to be car show season around here before you know it. I've been inside the last few days working on my taxes. I've almost got them done. I'm still waiting on another 1099 to come in and some different things like that. But yeah, as soon as I get that, I'll be ready to move along. I'm just going to drive around like this for a few days. Like I said, give me a chance to keep an eye on that gas tank. Make sure I don't have a leak. And give me a chance just to study on what I think about how I like the looks of it. You know, there's a lot of things you could do back here. I've seen guys like put a trunk back here, like a storage trunk. A lot of times it's a fake trunk, and they'll have the gas tank or some tools or something like that in the back. You know, when I say fake, I mean it's not. It might look like an old-fashioned travel trunk, but inside, you know, a lot of times people might put a battery or a gas tank or something like that. My battery's under the floor, and I'm happy with where it is. I like that gas tank just fine there too, but you know, they make a big pretty aluminum one that's quite expensive, but that would be a cool look, you know, a big spun aluminum gas tank across the back there. Yeah, something to think about. I ain't saying I'm going to do that, but I might study on it a little bit. I might study on it a little bit. I think it gives the car a little different look. without that on there. You know, with it on there, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it looks like it's got a tail sticking out on the back, and without it, it makes the car look a little smaller, if that makes any sense. The other reason for leaving it off is I'm going to be ordering me a torsion bar to put on this, and I'd want to take that off, and I did that anyway. I might take that piece there back to the garage out back, put it in a safe place. I took the back seat out too, and I may or may not, I may change the way that back seat sits. I may chop it down so it's shorter, because I think it sat too tall in there before. But we still flirting with ideas like that. Still hadn't quite made our mind up about what we're going to do here. All right.